guys, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe, it will be awesome. Today I want to look at something. There is a photo that I saw on Twitter, and this photo was of Xtiandela and his live show on IG. And then this is what I saw in this photo. There is a woman who's preparing to twerk for Xtiandela and for thousands of people who are streaming into his live service at that point. And she has her bra, and I'm thinking her undies below. And then there's something else. At the corner of the house, you see a young child. And then you also see somebody who looks like a house help trying to hide herself from the camera or just move away as the main woman of the house dances. This lady looked young, right? So watching this one, I started to think about why do we do such things? Why is Xtiandela allowing such content on his live channel? And I'm thinking this is why he's doing that. Regardless of what you do on social media, bad publicity is also good for you, because it would move your numbers, it would increase your followers, and then you can use these numbers, you can use these followers, you can use these views to market yourself for product placements or other kinds of stuff. Remember, you don't have to work for companies and everybody or companies that have a moral standing. You can work for basically just anybody when you're in social media. And with those numbers, you can really have some good people to work with. So that's one of the reasons why people allow such content on their social media. Let's go back to the child. So this child, his first encounter with the woman who's twerking, from what I'm getting, is his mother. What kind of image of women do you develop from that point as a child? One, she is half naked, which is already a problem in itself. Two, she's half naked in front of thousands of people, and she knows it and she wants it. How would you view women from that point? Then she is doing it for money. So you look at women and you'd say, why don't they think? What kind of things would they do for money? Is that all they want? And they would lose their dignity for it. And that kind of mindset would start from a young age moving forward. Remember, you won't grow up alone. You'll grow up interacting with other women in your environment. And you would treat them as the image you developed as a child, based on that image. And what is that image? People who do anything for money. Treat them as trash and then just dump them, because they don't really care about themselves, and they never cared about me. Because at least she would have put me in my room or waited until I wasn't there for her to do that. But they don't care about anybody. They just care about money. And they don't think. They just do things on the fly. And that's how you view women for years and years and years. And you would destroy woman after woman after woman. And then, trying to get back to your innocence would be hard. I hope that you do. And I hope you don't get into that kind of point. Let me move to the ladies a bit, right? Because ladies also have this kind of encounters with their fathers, but in a different kind of format. Some might see their father naked, some might see their father doing stuff, some might see their fathers bringing home other women. And some might witness their fathers hitting on them. Some might actually develop feelings for their fathers. Those are their fathers. Uncles, grandpas, and everybody might be there. Those sexual encounters, however limited, they have an impact on the ladies. And they develop a tendency to view men in certain ways. One, they can view men as people who just want sex and nothing else. They don't care about who you are, what impact they have on you, even as a child. All they want is to fulfill their sexual pleasures. And as you grow up as a young lady, what you would do is you would try to distance yourself emotionally from those men so that they don't take advantage of you. And you would supplant that with placing that emotion in other women. And if you do that, and perhaps you have encounters with those other women, that's how you think that you're a lesbian going forward, even though you're not. Something happened. What you have is unresolved issues. You don't have a lesbian gene or inborn lesbianism. There is a problem that remains unsolved, and you need to solve it. Others can continue interacting with men, and they distance themselves emotionally because that's what really captures you. It's not usually the sexual encounters. And then you develop it as a transactional kind of relationship where you're distant emotionally. You guys are just having sex, so you just give me my money or you just give me what I want. If it's pleasure that I want, give me that, and then stay on your own. I'm not going to invest in this kind of relationship. And you would do that for a bit of time, bed after bed after bed, and after each bed you're destroying yourself. Your dignity is going lower and lower and lower. Your ability to connect emotionally to a human being, especially the opposite sex, is deteriorating every day. And you'll find yourself alone. At some point you might say, I don't care, we're just having sex, you give me what I want, or I just want sex. But it's destroying you. Why are you alone at night crying? Why do you feel as though nobody cares? Why can't you connect with anybody? Why are you alone? So those are the things that might happen to children when they're young. And they happen because some adults around them did not behave. And now they've destroyed young ones who will go on to destroy other people as they grow up. And eventually, they might destroy themselves through violence or through completely distancing themselves from human emotion. We are a communal social beings. We don't live alone. Why would a mother twerk, right, in front of a child? Why would she do it in front of thousands of people? Why would she do that for money? Even though it doesn't seem as though she was really that desperate for money. She would do it because she lost her dignity at some point as she was growing up. We don't know why, we don't know when, but we know that something was lost. And as she does this more and more, she is craving more attention more than she is money. And why would she do that? At certain points in life, right, we are made to feel worthless, like we are not beings. Men can want women for sex only, making women feel useless, just sex toys. Women can want men for money only, making men feel as ATMs. And that feeling of worthlessness has an impact on a person. It destroys your dignity, and it does that over a period of time. You'd want to capture the attention of a person, but you do it in the wrong way. You'd want to feel wanted, loved, admired, but it won't happen rightly. With every video that she does, the next thing she has to do has to be more crazy than the other one. Because now those guys want to see more. She needs to shock people a bit more, right? And then, okay, so that's what happens. Then what I'm thinking, right? She will do that, and then she will lose herself more and more and more and more and more. At this point, I think I've also lost myself. So I'll stop here, and then I'll just tell you guys, just be careful. Don't destroy the young ones. Don't put yourself in a position where you have to do crazy things just to stay relevant, or you have unresolved issues that you need to take care of, so you're destroying other people. Don't destroy people. And for the bloggers, don't love money so much. Please don't.